See, still got green square. Excellent. Let's get this show on the road. Let's get the public feed up. This is a pain in the ass. I really wish we didn't have to do it this way. This is easier. Okay. Alright. Good morning, everybody. Welcome back. As of course, we did what we had to do. We started out as unlisted, and then we got our show listed. So, we have, we're live now. So, and to apologize to Krista in a message. And, last night's show we had on shared part of it over there on voice chat with Kermit and friends, which some of my audience particularly did not enjoy. I will be honest, the score was 53-46 for sharing it with Kermit and friends, but honestly, I didn't really think it was that great of a deal. I thought, yeah, right, we're gonna share the show with Kermit and friends. And some people, as I said, 53% of the 13 who voted said they liked the idea. 46% said no way. I'm not going to make that a regular thing because of it was chaotic. We had about 22 people in there on the show with the voice chat from Kermit Friends forum on Discord. So that was just a bit much. If you can get my drift, I really felt that it was too many people, too much talking, and yeah, just basically it was a whole bunch of people talking all at once. And Oral says she didn't like the drama and didn't like the language that they were using over there. And I agree with the language that they used in their voice chat was a bit much. However, please keep in mind that they didn't expect that we were going to stream on their channel. We kind of did a kamikaze attack. Dropped a hot bomb right in their channel. Boom! They didn't like that. They weren't ready for that. That was just too many. But it was interesting to see what happened. Yeah, this didn't work out too bad, but okay. Still, I'm gonna drop some. I like to drop hot bombs in their chats. But the one thing I will be honest when I say this, I do think that Command B at everyone. Yeah, just get a lot of people going. A lot of people were confused. I get it. I get it. I get it. I completely get it. Trust me. So let's get to the questions, if any. Here is Darnell says hello. How are you doing? Yeah, how are you doing today? Yeah, that was kind of interesting, but I don't think it would be a good idea to do that on a regular basis. I think that was too much. Too much. Yeah. I agree with you. I think that was a bit too much. Too many people talking all at once, and it got mixed up. Craig Sr. was getting confused. Everybody was getting confused. That came on the show. Just not a good deal. Okay. Don't forget tonight we have our 5 o'clock show on YouTube. And tomorrow on my channel we will have, it's a Sunday, Silvermoon Radio on Twitch. Okay? On Kermit and Friends, Noodles and Butter will be interviewed on the Kermit and Friends 2 o'clock Eastern show. So you should be able to get in and watch that if it is your thing. If you like to potentially want to roast noodles, burnt noodles are no fun. I hate burnt noodles. I've had burnt noodles. Thank you very much. They taste disgusting. But if you want to watch noodles and butter, go at it. This might be the time to watch the show. But I think realistically, I don't think anything's going to really come out of it. I think it's going to become a giant nothing burger. I think it's political stunt for Noodles trying to highlight his strange channel environment. So how you doing, Skunkgate? So Noodles and Butter will be on Kermit and Friends tomorrow at 2 o'clock. The link was posted in my Discord for those of you who wanted to know. Okay, temperatures today are going to be a little cool. It's not going to rain, but it's going to be cool today. So let's get to the weather and temperatures, and I have emails here, it says. And just talking to Krista. Andrew Scott apologized to Krista. Krista said she accepts his apology. I guess he's just having a bad day yesterday. And last night's show did pretty well in the replays. 124 people. Let's get to the weather. Right now, currently is 12 degrees Celsius and sunny. Expected high is supposed to be 18 degrees. Sunday, 90%, 50% chance of rain, a high of 20. Monday, mostly cloudy, a high of 19. Tuesday, mostly cloudy with a high of 18. Wednesday, sunny with a high of 17. Thursday, sunny with a high of 16. Oh, it's not a trend. Unfortunately, that trend doesn't quite keep up because Friday shows mostly cloudy with a high of 16. Again, Saturday shows a high of 50% chance of rain, a high of 17. And Sunday shows 50% chance of rain with a high of 17. Same thing for Monday. Will be mostly cloudy with a high of 17. So not bad. Air quality is good. Ed pointed out to me, he says, soon we're going to have to be putting up, some, the plastic stuff that Craig gave me last year for the window. So, last year, he gave us a window insulation kit. We never put it up because my knees weren't working very well that time, and Ed was incapacitated with his gout, so we didn't get a chance to do it last year. So we're gonna try to give it a college try this year. Yeah, 9 p.m. was good. Yeah, but the thing was, I don't know if it's gonna be 9 p.m. tonight. Because 9 p.m. tonight, we did say we were gonna do a 5 p.m. show today. So, Ed was a grump. Oh, not because of the show, but he was just grumpy. he and I have been keeping up what's going on with the world around us. And unfortunately for us, we're finding out that the world is going to hell in a handbasket fast, especially with politically. Um, the situation with Joe Biden is clearly become evident. Michael Moore, the liberal filmmaker, the big fat fuck he is, thinks that the Democrats are going to take and keep the congressional House and the Senate. I don't know where he comes up with this idea, but this is what liberal Michael makes bold state prediction midterm based on. Michael Moore predicts a landslide against the GOP traitors in midterms, thanks SCOTUS for abortion ruling. I'll just read the first paragraph here. Liberal filmmaker Michael Moore is feeling optimistic that Democrats' chances of maintaining control of Congress against traitor Republicans ahead of the November midterms. Quote, I have never felt this optimistic, Moore told real-time host Bill Maher on Friday night. Moore, who faced heavy pushback for famously predicting President Trump's election victory in 2016, says he now thinks the opposite is going to happen on Election Day. Personally, I think this guy is an overweight, fat, obese moron. That's my opinion. Air Force leadership quiet as backlash to woke gender initiative grows. Air Force brass has little to say on woke initiative despite backlash. The U.S. Air Force leadership was silent when asked by Fox News Digital whether it supported serious woke programs being taught to cadets. Fox News Digital has reported this week that the Air Force Academy in Colorado Springs, Colorado, has backed woke initiatives to promote certain gender ideology. The Academy, for example, instructed students to use gender inclusive language and to refrain from using the words mom and dad and win diversity training. Okay, first of all, that's bullshit. Maybe advertise it in a community post when you sign the time. So yeah, I would do that. Yeah. Let's see. John Kirby says U.S. needs record funding to secure border, points to the lack of Republican support. Well, no. I think that's not exactly quite accurate. Let me explain this. Republicans want the border to be secured. The problem is Democrats don't. Okay? The problem is the Senate is divided right down the line 50-50. Now, the Republicans can't get anything done because they can't get over the filibuster. The Democrats can't get anything done unless they use reconciliation. And basically could totally bypass the filibuster completely. Because if Kamala Harris votes, that's 51 votes to 50 votes. So thus, if all the Democrats get together and say aye, no matter how many of the Republicans say nay, there is always going to be one more vote to push the bill over the edge. And for those of you who do not know, Joe Biden is a giant disaster The fact of the matter is, he knows that Americans need help. And yet, Joe Biden and his administration does not care about America. It doesn't care what America needs. I personally think, I think it's going to be more in favor of the Republicans taking the House and maybe some of the Senate seats. I'm not going to say how much the odds are, but I think that Joe McCarthy thinks that he can become Speaker of the House, and he's a Republican minority speaker, so he may very well be right. He may be able to become majority speaker and basically send Nancy Pelosi packing. But Joe Biden himself knows that Americans need help. You know what? He don't care. Because everything he's done to this country has done everything to hurt America. Everything to hurt American opportunities for work, opportunities for assistance to recover from the damage caused by the pandemic. Absolutely just a terrible arrangement overall. I don't understand how a president who was supposedly voted for by minorities only has an approval rating of 47% approximately. And if you ask a lot of the people in the black community today, did Joe Biden give you what he said he was going to give you? They will tell you no. Also, I think that the whole issue of defunding the police is a giant red herring in its own right. People don't talk much about the defunding the police movement and what it really means. So let me explain it to you. Because Democrats are anti-Second Amendment, the people are saying, let's defund the police. Why? Because they see the police as anti-drug, anti-organized crime. What does the progressive left want? They want drugs and they want organized crime to run rampant. Yet, they could easily have said, cancel all the scheduling for the drugs from Schedule 1 through Schedule 4, and therefore could make it easy for anybody to get any kind of drug they want, regardless of its nature. Which means there would be no business for drug cartels because you can go to your local chemist, pick up the stuff that you need. May it be fentanyl, may it be crack cocaine, may it be Mary Jane, may it be PCP, may it be thyroid hormone, may it be whatever you need without a prescription. Problem solved. Of course, the drug cartels, which are actually encouraging defunding of the police, don't want that because that means that they lose their captive audience, their captive markets. Okay? At the same time, they don't want homeowners to be armed to the teeth with even a 9mm gun. Okay? They want to be able to home invade. They want to be able to sleep rough in your doorway. They want to be able to do all this stuff and totally destroy and destabilize this country. That's not exactly a great way to live. But you know what? They don't care because they want to destabilize the American Constitution of the United States and the Bill of Rights, which is the first 10 amendments to the U.S. Constitution. That is scary. When you say that you want to take away the men and women in blue that protect and serve the American people by defunding them and abolishing police stations in towns, and by of not allowing people to pack heat to protect themselves against damage. This is really, really a bad move that the far left have done. Now, let's be honest, the far right may not be much better. If you look at the far right, their idea is quite the opposite. They're like, we're going to have the tightest police forces, we're going to have the tightest laws, we're going to have the tightest, most strict cultural conservatism. But as a moderate, as a member of the Purple Party, my approach is, well, let's try to bring some balance back to this equation here. Remember the example I gave when you're trying to drive an American Truck Simulator? When you get crazy and first you drive too far to the left, then too far to the right, and then you smashing everything on both sides of the road. Well, gotta get the steering wheel in the center so at least you can get some things done without killing everybody. That's what we need to do in this country. And that's the reason why we need to have our House balanced. The House and the Senate need to have a level-headed, moderate people who can look at both sides of the equation and say, gee, far left, you got some great ideas, but we don't like some of the other little ones you have. Gee, far right, you got some great ideas. We like some of them too. So let's try to work out legislation that gives you both what you want. Without basically all the negative things that nobody wants. Hi, Krista, how you doing? That's the key to success, I believe. That's the key to success. Is to find a balance. If you don't have the balance, you ain't got nothing. That's the sad reality of what's going on with the far left. Is they're destroying everything that America was based upon, and the far right want to destroy everything that the left is trying to do. But in some cases, are the far left ideas necessarily all bad? Or just somewhat bad? That's a great question, isn't it? I do admit, I wish I had an absolute answer to what is the best thing to do for the country. But the first thing is you can't rule a country like this. It's too dysfunctional. It's too dysfunctional. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't solve anything at all. People just are getting screwed in both ways at the same time. If you're going to defund the police, then people have to pack heat. If you want people to not pack heat, then you have to keep the police around to protect and serve. That's just it. As far as the issue with the drug cartels, drug dealers wanting to defund the police so they can sell their illegal wares, let's say, why don't we get rid of all the schedules and just say, all drug sales will be taxed. Recreational drugs will be taxed with excise tax. Prescription drugs will be, they'll be exempt from excise tax if bought from dispensaries where they are being declared for medicinal uses. That might be the way to go about it. Sure, there are some prescription medications that most people on the street are not going to want to know about. For example, how many people are going to want to OD on Celebrex? I don't think anybody would want to OD on Celebrex, which is an NSAID for arthritis. Or I don't think anybody necessarily wants to overdose on thyroid medicine like levothyroxine. But if we got rid of all the schedules completely, that means that somebody could buy the drugs and also may make them cheaper for the American people as well. Because one of the things when it says federal law prohibits dispensing without a prescription does is it makes you captive of a doctor. which of course some drugs do need drug monitoring, but is that really the answer or not? I don't know. But I mean, if I was Congress, knowing what the far left are trying to do, I would go, wait a second. You can't have it all one way. Say, for example, well, we don't want to have it so that you can get prescription medications, for cheap, because we want everybody to go to the doctor. That's what some of the far right would want. And then, of course, the far left is saying is, hell no, we want every drug to be available on the street corner, any dispensary in the world. And we want to be able to keep it cheap so people can OD on crack, cocaine, heroin, PCP, oxycodone, fentanyl, whatever we want. Oh, but you can't have guns. So, which means you can't buy guns. But we want to defund the police. So why don't we say, look, you can't get rid of the Second Amendment if you're going to get rid of the police. That makes no sense. And at the same time, if you want the drug dealers to run amok, they're already carrying illegal guns that are not registered in the first place. So again, they're packing heat, and yet you're saying you want to defund the police and remove the Second Amendment. No. No, I think that's a little bit much. And I don't think that's going to fly. That's the sad truth. I definitely see that is definitely stupid. Well, Rusty doesn't need a bath. He takes care of himself. Yeah, Rusty takes care of himself. Right now I'm washing laundry, so. Alright. Just an example of the kind of idiotic approaches that this government has done to people. Coming up in a couple of days, we are going to be mounting a second computer monitor on the side, probably on this side here, so that we can have a monitor here to read the chats, so we can be more in center and frame here, so you'll be able to see me and make me bigger, so I can be almost as big as the woman, which is me, in the background. Also, going to be doing a makeover as well with some new cosmetics to look better. She said I can't come over today. My husband's not here to watch our daughter because he's working. Exactly. Don't worry, Krista. I don't even know why Skunk Ape even suggested that. I don't even know why Skunk Ape even suggested that. I already know that you have to take care of your daughter. So last night's show went pretty good, but I personally think, like I said, that it was a little chaotic. A lot of people thought there was a lot of things going on when we had those crossovers between the Kermit and Friends forum and here, that they didn't know what they were coming or going, because there were so many people talking all at once. And trust me, they were talking. And some people just did not like it very much. So with the new forum, with the new setup we're going to be having here with a second monitor, it'll make it a lot easier for reading the chat. But also, I'm going to try to work and try to get more people on here. Get more people to join us in talk time and focus on content. For example, last night's show, I'm surprised it got full monetization. At 154 views, 12 likes. Fantastic. The morning, which morning show you're talking about? Part 1 had 147 views and 8 likes. Part 2 had 54 views and 5 likes. The reason why the show acted like it did was because of YouTube had a problem, as reported by Down Detector. It was not anything on my side. YouTube was just having a bad day. But the show did fully record and was fine. We are currently up to 1,279 subscribers, and as a majority of my audience found out from listening to the Kermit and Friends voice chat last night, they are glad that we are not a drama channel. As apparently Kermit and Friends is a major drama channel, and people just did not like it. As I said, the score was 53-46 for bringing in the Kermit and Friends voice chat, but it's the 46% that have said quite vocally said, no, we don't like this idea. At least, please don't do this to a morning show. Please don't do it to a morning show. Too many people talking at once. Yeah, I agree. Don't forget, also the shows are also on Twitch. For those of you who do not know, the Twitch streams are also live when we do the YouTube show, most of the time. Conversely, however, the Silvermoon Radio will only be on Twitch. It will not be on YouTube. Okay? So, if you want to listen to Silvermoon Radio tomorrow night at 7 o'clock Eastern Time, it will be on Twitch only, not YouTube. So, just keep that in mind. If you're going to want to listen to Silvermoon Radio, it will be on Twitch only. I may, although I will actually be putting the show on as a download into the Patreon page as a replay. You can actually buy membership on Patreon, $5 for audio only streams and $10 for audio video streams. So you can listen to the replays. Current replays from last year are there. You can catch them there on Twitch. So if you want to listen to some of the shows from last year, they are on Twitch, on Patreon as a membership. So $5 for audio only, $10 for audio and video, and those are available on Patreon. So just go to www.patreon.com/BICHELA if you want to download older streams. Okay? So if you want to download the older streams, that's where you'll find them. And also, just a reminder, yes, let's get this on the screen at least for a little bit about the links to the donate. Let's see, where is it? So many. Okay. There you go. I know, it's kind of small. Let me move this donate alert screen over to the other side because it's kind of small and yeah. Well, let's move it over to the other side and I'll get a little long. Okay, make sure I don't move the wrong screen around. Oh, come on. Yeah, this one, not that one. Thank you. No. No, that one. Okay. Yeah. Alright, so that'll be a way to do it. So you can see it, the donation link above. So come on and check out the replays on memberships on those networks. Yeah, so that's pretty good. By the way, yes, that is indeed my hair. Yes, I know my hair is nice and straight in that video. My hair can be that straight. But I have a lot of natural wave in my hair. So if you ever look at my hair when it's combed nice and coiffed nice, it is straighter. It is straighter when you look at my hair. Yep, belts included. Well, the first question I wonder is that if people would check out the Patreon page. I agree with you, Michelle. I think that would be great if they do. Absolutely. It'd be wonderful if you can check it out. And let's see. What are we supposed to do? I want to just check one more thing out. Yeah. Yeah. I just want to check something down here. Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. So, just a great idea overall to just check out the content on the show. Okay. So we're going to try to get some World of Warcraft, some gaming, and I keep saying that, and I never do. I apologize. It's just, sometimes I tend to get kind of sidetracked like everybody else does. So the new computer stand is going to be here, as I said, probably on Monday. And then, the new camera lenses, the wide angle lens for this camera here in the wall will be here. You probably can't see it. You can see it'll be bigger. Yeah. Just a good way to do that as well. Panel is open if you want to come on. And viewership's kind of all over the place this morning. I got a feeling some people got hangovers. Yeah, a lot of people came on last night. A lot of talking, a lot of phone calls. Just generally a lot of stuff to be reported out. So let's see what's next. Order update. Steel Universal bracket. Says here that it will be shipped. It'll be delivered. Oh, here's the details. It says expected delivery September 26th. It just left Mid-Carolina, Charlotte, North Carolina distribution center. So I'm looking forward to getting this thing on Monday so I can actually put this thing together. Let's see, any messages from me? I do see one. Let's see. Medicare expected to save money with hospitalizations at home. Okay, hospitalization at home. This is a YouTube video. I'm gonna have to watch this. It sounds interesting. Hospitalization at home. If that means visiting nurses, visiting healthcare, that definitely would indeed save a lot of money. It also would make the patient's health a lot easier to being able to be with friends and family. And it also may help with the recovery because they will be with their friends and family as well. Just, let's see. So, funstuffonly.com says, this is on the Kermit and Friends channel. Unfortunately, here at funstuffonly.com, we have to be forthright and admit our mistake. Last night's Fun Stuff Only reputable representative of Fun Stuff Only.com has abused his administration power here at funstuffonly.com. We'd like to cordially apologize this oversight. I don't know what that is all about, but again, there was a lot of people come on the show last night on that panel. Still, I would love to have more people come on, but yeah. So, how many people right now do you think enjoy the program? I don't know. I really don't know, because it's like my show is not quite Kermit and Friends. It's kind of got its own custom thing, its own custom style. And my show is not the same as theirs. We are not a drama channel. We are not. How you doing, April Dawn? How are you doing today? Welcome to the show. Don't forget to let others know in the program. This channel, I would say, is 95%. No, wait. I think that's a little bit inaccurate. I don't think 95% is accurate when I say drama free. I would say we were probably about 70% drama free. We certainly don't focus on drama. Unfortunately, we do tend to step in it a lot more than I would like. We are mainly a news channel, inspirational channel, informational channel. We try to cover some things in the different communities that I run into on YouTube. So, in that case, it's kind of a cool thing. Let's see how what's going to work. We're trying to regrow the channel bandwidth for more exciting content. If anybody wants to talk on the panel, again, the panel is publicly open. It's always been, except for very few people, which I will never let back on the panel ever again. But if anybody wants to come on the panel, I would be more than welcome to talk with you. I just ask that, you be courteous and understand that not everybody shares the same viewpoint. I did not get a lot of sleep last night. And was kind of in a bad, foul mood. Because I was asking him, where is the window ceiling kit that Craig Sr. gave us? And it turns out that we misfiled it under another place in the storage bin. We did find it, so now we can start putting the plastic film on the windows. We didn't get to it last year. Not because we were lazy, but because I was having really problems with hard problems last year with my knees. And so this year, this weekend, I'm going to try to get to it. Probably tomorrow. Or maybe I can get to it this week, definitely. Problem is getting Ed, the giant grump, to help me to some extent to clean up the house. I gotta take the garbage outside. I gotta bring that down. I gotta bring some cardboard boxes down. Got a lot of garbage out on the porch to break down and to put into the dumpster and take care of that. So, just trying to get everyday things ready for winter. We gotta get the air conditioner out of the window and put that in storage bin. And yeah, it's just gonna be important to do all that. Yeah, Canadian flag. Yeah, I see that little flag that April Dawn put up. Well, Maple Leaf. Welcome. It's just kind of sad that there's days when I come out here and morning show, everyone's different. There's some days there's tons of people waiting to come on panel and lots of activity, and some days there's just nobody. Not even talking to anybody. So let me ask you guys that are watching, and if you can talk on the panel, that'd be fine. That'd be great. How are you feeling today? How are you doing? Are you ready for winter, autumn? If you're in the southern hemisphere, are you looking forward to summer? That's right, it's summer in the southern hemisphere coming up. You're just entering spring right now in the southern hemisphere. In the northern hemisphere, we just started autumn a couple of days ago. Today's the 24th. 2 days ago, we started autumn here in the northern hemisphere. So how are you feeling? It's getting cold here already. Yeah. And I gotta get the air conditioner out of the window. Yes, it is getting cold out there. And once the first ice and crap goes on the driveway, is going to be when getting garbage downstairs is going to be a colossal pain. I hope this time my landlord will make sure to properly sand and salt the driveway. He broke his wrist 2 years ago because he didn't get to it. And he still can't use his right wrist. Despite having multiple surgeries on it, he still can't use his right wrist. Now, which part of Canada are you in? Are you in the eastern or western half of Canada? Yeah. Well, my air conditioner is easy enough to get out of the window. It doesn't take much work. Just basically, I could take it out from outside, plug the power strip, open the window, drive the air conditioner out, put it in a plastic tub, which we'll use for the drain or to as a drip tray. Boot it into the storage bin and get it ready for winter. Also, make sure when you store your air conditioner, most air conditioners are designed to be stored in the same position that they're placed in the window to protect the compressor. So if your compressor is a standard window air conditioner, it's got to be stored the same way, flat, so that you protect the compressors, bearings, and lubricants. Good morning, Gothic Drink Combo. How you doing? It's Saturday, which means it's a great day to kick it out of the apartment. No, it's not. No, no, it's not. And it's going to be a great day because we have a 5 o'clock show today. Yeah, we have a 5 show Easter time, and we're washing laundry. Yep, tomorrow's bath day. Tomorrow's bath day. So, okay, the part we're always grounded out. Ontario. Ontario, okay. That's in the eastern half of Canada. Right. And I live, and that's not too far from Buffalo, New York area. Toronto, Ontario. Oh, he'll take care of that. Yeah. So, yeah, Ontario, Canada. You got Toronto, Montreal. A little further to the east, you got Quebec. It's actually Montreal is part of Quebec. And quite a Newfoundland, Nova Scotia. Nova Scotia gets some really, really harsh, hard winters, as does Newfoundland. You guys they get it bad because of the ocean water freezes. Even when a wave breaks onto shore, it actually will freeze in place. On occasion, you'll sometimes see a wave start out this water, and within a second or two, it becomes an ice wave. Ottawa 2, Amazing City. Okay, I knew I forgot one. Sorry about that. It's also the capital of Canada. Yeah, this winter is going to be cold. Now, let me ask you guys in Canada. You guys have been through a lot of cold winters, as have us. I don't know what the majority heating fuel in Canada is, but if it's natural gas, do you have enough? That means it sounds like something the American Dairy Association would say. Got milk? No, in this case, got gas? No, eat some more beans. Then you'll have gas. Really not enough to heat your home with, but you'd get gas. Yeah. So, of course, we heat with heating oil. Oh boy. Okay, heat your heating oil this winter. Oh my god, you're talking about $5, $6 or more dollars per gallon. I know you guys deal with liters. 3.75 liters to a gallon. Yeah. You know, it's still, you think about that. That's scary. You know, electric heat? Forget it. There ain't no way. Electric heat is going to cost you a fortune. Especially if you listen to all those tree huggers. Okay, wait a minute. That's not kind of fair. I'm a little bit of a tree hugger too, but I mean, let's be honest. The Green New Deal thing ain't working. And the reason why it's not working is because they're not building enough power plants to make up for all the electric mandations that they're doing. I was on natural gas, but now inclusive. Plus, I'll get probably lots of wood. Okay. Okay. My electricity went way down from August to September by not using air conditioning. We saved like $40. Yeah, usually normally my electric bill in the summertime would be about 120 as of last year. Okay, it was like 120. And then during the wintertime, it goes down to about 80. So that's about $40. But this year they went up on the rates in Connecticut on Eversource/Everscrew. And we are not going to likely see any sub $100 bills anymore. We'll probably see maybe 120, but we're not going to see any sub 100s because they're not generating a power plant electricity to meet the needs of everybody. And usually the public utility control doesn't seem to want to go down and lowering the rates for customers. They usually only approve rate hikes, not rate dips, which would be nice if they did approve rate dips, because the funny story was when Donald Trump first got in, Eversource in Massachusetts wanted to drop the rates. And the Massachusetts Public Utility Control said, "Nope, no, we're not authorizing that. You cannot do a rate dip." Why? That doesn't make any sense. It's gonna save you people in Massachusetts utility bill, and you don't want to do a rate dip. Well, Connecticut ain't that much different. That's just like they always say, you only have to go to us to approve rate hikes, but we will not authorize rate dips. We went from energy saving measures. We went from incandescents to CFLs to LEDs, bulbs here, and we're just not feeling it. We're not seeing the savings that everybody keeps telling us they're going to say. Oh, we're going to save money. Yeah. Now when you keep raising my electric bill, you're not. Well, you're using less energy. Yeah, but I'm paying the same damn price. What's the That doesn't sound like I'm saving anything. I mean, you remember, I only have one 15-amp fuse for the entire apartment, so actually it's more like a 20-amp fuse, by the way. One 15-amp fuse for the entire apartment. That means 1,800 watts maximum from the wall. Everything but the cooker. The cooker has its own 40-amp fuses, but the one, all the branch circuits on 115-amp fuse, and it's like I'm always watching my power meter very closely because can't overload that or we're gonna be plunged in the dark because the fuse board is in the basement. So like I said, it doesn't matter if I switch to the cheapest lighting source in the world, the utility bill goes up per rate, which means it negates any savings I actually really have. I can say, oh gee, I'm using about 20 kilowatt hours less this month, but I'm still paying the same friggin' price. So, kind of stupid, but it's true. How you doing, Gianni? How's it going? Yeah. So the situation for heating for most people in the United States is, for heating oil, is you guys are going to see some really, really nasty heating oil bills this winter time. Got errands to take care of, okay. So, now, Canadian Prepper also pointed out that there's a possibility the situation in Ukraine could result in tactical nukes being used. Yeah, I gotta do some lanterns. Yeah, except my landlord, I live in an apartment building. My landlord does not want any kerosene lamps here. None at all. No kerosene lamps in here. Too much of a fire hazard. I do agree with him on that. So we can't have kerosene lamps. Now, someone said, what about putting a small solar panel in the window or something? A small solar panel is not going to pay or make sense to power everything that we do in this apartment, like the studio. The computer that runs this computer server. Ouch! This is a workstation class machine. It's a 2009 Mac Pro. This thing is a 1,000 watt, 950 watt. Putin is a tactile douche. Yeah, I do agree with that. I do agree with that. But I don't think Biden's any better. Sorry. I don't think Biden's any better. See, Donald Trump was making efforts to actually negotiate peace with everybody to stabilize our position in the world. But now, thanks to Biden pissing off all these people, nobody wants to talk to us in a friendly way. Oh, they'll talk to us. But it's clearly not in a friendly tone. There's absolutely no discussion going on. No discussion. Yeah, we got solar upgrade. Just need a lot of panels. And right now, some people ask a very valid question. If they say the average lifespan of a solar panel is 25 years, what are people doing to properly recycle and dispose of solar panels that have reached the end of their life cycle? I haven't seen anything said of how people are to recycle those panels. Yeah, same here with Trudeau. Yeah, he's younger. Classic drink combos, it's not Biden fan either, but I don't think the world took it seriously under Trump. His behavior was too. I don't think so, because I think Trump did some good stuff. I think the rest of the world looked at it because they wanted to push the one world government agenda. And he wasn't falling for that. He wasn't playing with that game because he left the Paris Accord. And immediately, upon coming into office, Biden rescinded every single Trump executive order. Every single one. Regardless if they did good or not. So Joe Biden undid all the good that Trump did for the American people's economy. Is that what this country needs? No. What this country needs is it needs a leader that is going to be focusing on making sure that the Americans are provided for. that the Americans feel that they can, be successful. Well, we used to have a good, successful job base. We used to have an economy that was growing. We lost that. We lost that. What a shame. Like, why did we lose all that? Because unfortunately, Joe Biden has insisted that we need to go with the one world government and open borders and all of this stuff that's not helping America or anybody else in the world. And yet the liberals, the crying, bleeding liberals in the Martha's Vineyard are screaming at the top of their lungs when Ron DeSantis had 50 illegals to Martha's Vineyard. They can't even deal with it. They don't know what to do with 50 people. I mean, it doesn't make any sense. You say you're a sanctuary state of Massachusetts, you're part of the sanctuary state of Massachusetts. So Ron DeSantis says, okay, fine, I got 50 illegals that want to get into a safe place. I'll put them on a bus and I'll send them your way. What do you say to that? Oh, no, we don't want to do it. Place to put them on, especially in the summertime. Our island population is full because all the homes are rented out. There's no place to put them. Yeah, okay. But yeah, at the same time, you say you're a sanctuary state. I mean, I'm not saying Jeff Sessions did any good when he was the first attorney general under Trump. Saying is you're a sanctuary state, we're going to basically take away your federal funding. In one sense, he was right to do that, but in another sense, he was wrong to do that. Have you ever been to Martha's Vineyards in the middle of nowhere? So I see that. It's an enclave mostly for the rich and famous. It's a tourist town. It was originally an old whaling port. Yeah, in the Atlantic, near Cape Cod. What can you say? What can you say? The fact of the matter is they don't have an answer to the problems. Gothic Drink Combos, they told those Venezuelans that they would go to New York City or Boston, some weren't even illegal. LOL, that situation was insane. Okay, some of them were not illegal. But think about where it could be advantage for the homeless. Hey, you want to go on the bus with the illegals and go to another state where you might be able to find a job? I'm an American homeless man. Well, okay, but you still would you like a job? Yeah, okay. Let's get on the bus and go to New York City, Boston, Massachusetts. Or wherever else they decide to send you. Air Force's bases on the mainland. Yeah. I think one church said they would take them in. Not all of them went to the mainland. Not all of them went to the mainland. Rusty's here. Rusty cat. Oh. Yeah. Big kitty. Most people really don't realize how big this cat is. Let's get him. Let's get Rusty Cam on so we can all see the kitty cat together. Keep moving my microphone against that thing here. Got a big cat. I'm working on it, Rusty. Give me a second here. Yeah. Still, you gotta think. Yeah, that's egg. Big kitty. Big kitty. Yep, big tiger cat. Yep, that's my cat for you. Boink. He's saying hello to everybody. Somebody said I was deliberately shoving his face into the microphone or into the camera. No, I'm not. But he's still shed. You're getting most of your fur now. Getting all your winter coat. Sick pile like always. I don't show his butt. Yeah. Just just an example of the kind of silliness that we keep seeing in the internet. Yeah, he's a good cat. But he still likes to. What are you doing? Come on, get down. Get down, get down. Yeah, he's a big cat. He's about 11 years old now. I think I got him in 2000. No, I got him in 2012. It was about 10. He has fathered many kittens. I can tell you that before he got fixed. He was very active tomcat. And he used to definitely have a lot of kittens. So, but I think that the situation in this world going on right now is ridiculous. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense at all. You can look at the situation. Why do why does the Democrats want to do all this stupid stuff? Like defunding the police, like I said earlier, it makes no sense at all. Because the drug cartels want that. Because they want to be able to sell their wares illegally. Where are all the kittens now? Oh, they all have homes. They all have homes. They found homes years ago. Yeah. They all have homes now. What is your favorite news sites? Canadian Prepper, Epic Economist, Fox News. I do get some articles from Infowars, but not a lot because the way that Alex Jones tries to hyper sensationalize them just kind of basically turns me off. Mostly a lot of independent YouTubers. So, like I said, I watch a lot of different sources. Sometimes I do watch the New York things in the New York Times, but I don't watch Clinton News Network, and I certainly uh, I depend on the apps on my phone to do a lot of the news because anything I can read is better than if I have to listen to it. Because if I have to listen to it, because I'm hearing loss, then of course if I can fast forward rewind through the article and make sure I understand what I'm read correctly or heard correctly. That Jones guy can make used to make no sense. Now he's a total kook. He over sensationalizes his articles. Emergency broadcast over. the pandemic coming up on InfoWars. Yeah. Or the globalists want to totally destroy all of America. Look around you people. America is kaput. Yeah. You're really not helping Mr. Jones, No. He's just too much. Some of his other supporters on the staff are a lot more. Schroyer is kind of becoming like a younger Jones. He's like doing the same thing, sensationalizing, but not as bad. But, I post in the Discord. No, I don't. I read them. I see them. I see the articles. How many people even see the articles I post in the Discord? I actually do share a lot of news articles in the Discord, and people don't even read them. The news forum on the Discord is expansive. We have all kinds of articles. I try to add new ones every day. In some ways, it's kind of a new scrapbook, because if you go back, ever since I restarted the forum 2 years ago, you got articles in there that are over 2 years old. Right, exactly. Some people can't handle the tomorrow's news today. Some people can't even handle today's news today. And there's a lot of reasons why. Because like Ed was saying is, hearing about this potential tactical nukes being used makes me feel scared. I said, well, it's one thing to feel concerned about it and do something about it, like prepare as best you can, but you're not going to stop me from dropping a tactical nuke. They're going to drop a tactical nuke, that's it. It doesn't matter unless you're in this, chain of command. Then maybe you have some ability to say, nope, we're not dropping no tactical nuke. But most Americans are not in that, so the chain of command doesn't care. But when you look at the reality, what Epic Economist was talking a little bit about last night, and it just got Ed all wound up. He said, wait, you mean to tell me I may not be able to get beer because there's not enough carbon dioxide for the carbonation in my beer? I said, nope. You may not be able to get barley, hops, and yeast either to make beer. Because you're saying, I'll make beer. I said, where are you going to get the hops? Where are you going to get the barley? Where are you going to get the yeast? He said, you don't have any of these in Connecticut, New England? Nope, not to my knowledge. He said, so what the hell am I going to end up drinking? Vodka? Maybe some locally produced potato vodka. We got plenty of potatoes from Maine. We can always make vodka out of those. I don't want vodka. I understand you don't want vodka, but it's what you might be left with. People don't realize that I went to Stop and Shop a couple days ago looking for cat litter. Cat litter. And the number of bags on the shelf were like, none. There was some scoopable litter, and there was some, like, 1 or 2 bags of, there was like maybe about 5 or 6 tops, maybe, bags of Tidy Cat, which is garbage. I just wanted the generic store brand cat litter. There was none at all to be found. And I said, well, I did find like a 10-pound bag of Fresh Step. Well, I said, that's better than nothing. I'll take that. So I bought the Fresh Step cat litter. And it's just scary how expensive things have gotten in the store and grocery shopping. Because farmers, I'm pointing out, is between the drought from the summer and the high fuel costs, a lot of them just said that they could not realistically make a profit on the produce that they were growing. That's scary. I mean, you're saying is that you can't feed America because you can't grow enough food because of the economy. Because you're afraid you're not going to break even. Some farmers have decided not to plant because part of the reason is because of the drought. That they couldn't plant, even if they wanted to, because the ground was just totally not receptive to growing food. And depending on which part of the country you're in, there was water rationing going on. Farming is water intensive. What was my favorite movie or TV program as a child? Oh, I didn't have any particular favorite. I think Gilligan's Island, if you're into the comedy stuff. Magnum P.I. and Simon, if you were into the detective stuff. If you were into the documentary stuff. Shows like Beyond Tomorrow, Towards 2000 on Nickelodeon was pretty good. People would keep asking what my favorite musicians is. I don't really have a particular favorite musician. I listen to so much older music that I lost track of all the musicians I listen to. I enjoy a lot of different stuff. I certainly love a lot of DIY shows like This Old House and New Yankee Workshop. I enjoy that stuff. The Woodwright shop was pretty good with the hand-powered tools that he was making for his construction work. So things like that. Movies, again, depends on which movies you're talking about. Because I have so many different favorites. Like in 1977, it was Star Wars. Oh yeah, I forgot. I do like watching Star Trek too. Yeah. Some of the Star Trek movies were good too, but I don't really think they all were that great. The last one was kind of I don't know. I think the last one kind of I saw. Forgot what it was called. It was just not really my thing. I guess one says, "Good morning, Michelle and everyone. I enjoy your day." Okay, we'll do the best we can. We'll do the best we can. But you know, like I said, we don't have a working TV right now because I don't have a set of rabbit ears or an antenna on the roof, so I don't have any way of getting any TV reception. And because of that, I don't really have much choice to watch anything on TV anymore. But from what I remember, last time I had satellite dish, I was like, oh, garbage all the time. Pawn Stars, Pawn Stars, Pawn Stars, Pawn Stars, American Pickers. Oh, that's kind of a good show. But 5, 6, 7, 8 day marathons of that after a while just kind of gets a little bit much. Rusty, go over there. Come on. Okay. It's like, it just gets a little bit much. I ain't doing gothic thing. Yeah, it gets to win. So anyway, Craig Sr. said, Michelle, good morning. I was looking forward to you and Michelle going on your shopping spree and having a live, but hubby has to work, so you have to make the money. Your daughter is so cute. I love her, says Craig Sr. Oh, you're talking about Krista. Oh, okay. Thank you very much. I will see Michelle next Friday. Yeah, right. She has a. I have a doctor's appointment on Friday next week with my psych. Trying to get into psychological counseling. Michelle, don't worry about like last winter. My husband will help you get the garbage down. Yeah, that's gonna be always an issue. Let's just hope that the landlord manages the sand and salt this year like he should be. Or maybe he can ask the dumpster company to put the dumpster closer to the building, but that might be asking for too much. Craig Sr., I'm up in Boston, so same climate as you. Let's get some people on the panel here. Brian, good idea. Put them up there and lock the door and make sure to hold the tenant in his hand. Maybe you'll get some lightning storm. Oh, said Brian. Oh, can you sit in the roof? No, because I can't even get the antenna moved to fix the antenna. I already have. Which is still basically a piece of crap anyway. They're all rusted out. They're all rusted out and they're all need to be replaced. I don't know why landlord just doesn't invest in some new rooftop antennas. That's one thing about this country. When we went to digital TV, is like so many people lost so much ability to receive reception for their favorite TV shows. Hello, Craig. Okay, Bestie, come on. I'm from West Sayville, not far from you. Okay. Let's get the cat out here. Again. Alright, Rusty. Come on. Yeah. Say hi to Craig and everybody else. Giving you all virtual headbutts. No, I'm not going to show your back end. I don't want to get a strike or get terminated for showing porn. See, that's the funny thing. You can show a cat's butt on TV and nobody will even say a thing. But if you show human butt on TV, they're going to say everything nasty and give you strikes. But I'm not going to change. I'm not going to risk that. Because you know why? YouTube is weird. They actually even say, even if you do ASMR, like with any kind of sex noises, they will strike your channel. And I'm like, no. No, I'm not gonna do that. No, not worth it. Okay, come on, get down. Get down. Okay. Nasty. Ouch. Big cat. Against the wind now, that's amazing. One neighbors, I live in West Islip, south of Montauk Highway, a couple houses from the bay. Okay. I've only been to the very shallow parts of Long Island, where it's basically still a city. I have a cousin who spends time in Montauk. She's very rich guy. Yeah, okay. I'm looking forward to getting the new monitor stand that should be here Monday. I already got a nice little Visa monitor that I had in my storage bin for years. I bought at a thrift store that's perfect for it. Do you like boating and going over the island? Over the Fire Island, says Craig Sr. That's what he's asking. It's the wind. He says, do you like going boating and taking a boat over to Fire Island? Craig Sr. says Gothic. Yeah, she is age. You could buy a house as Montauk to $150,000. It's all off the charts. What a beautiful town. I used to get one of your radio stations over there, WTYD, from Montauk, Long Island. We used to get that all the way up here in Connecticut. We used to pick that up at my parents' house. Came in pretty good reception, too. I lived off Montauk Highway next to Country Club. I went to Fire Island many times, picked up ferry in Sayville. Still a cute town. Okay. So 2 people from Long Island here. Yeah. I mean, sometimes I feel like it because I live in the tiny town of Winston, Connecticut, Litchfield County. Population of about 4,000 during the winter. Maybe closer to about 10,000 during the summer because of all the people that go have summer cottages up by the lake. We don't really get a lot of people up here, but still. Yeah. I wouldn't mind. Did you see that Cyril Ramaphosa was in the country with Biden last week? No. Yeah. I wonder if we could ever have a meet and greet. I'd like to try to get an East Coast meet and greet going. I kept saying that last year. We never did. Tiger Kitty talked about it. We never did. I still would like to one day try to get a meet and greet together. Somehow. What about Cherry Grove? Something like that. What? Being from meet and greet? Cherry Grove? Where's Cherry Grove? They made a deal for us to start shipping our criminals to the United States. Against the wind, what an appropriate name against when my house is against the wind all the time. It's amazing how the salt water takes a toll on the home and everything in it. Where would you want to do it? Right in Northwest Connecticut or in New York City? If I was to do it in the summertime, I would say probably Northwest Connecticut would be good because the people can get to know the environment that I live in, at least the town I live in. You know, the idea originally was to attribute to something with a local business in town, like ABC Pizza, to have people meet up and get a chance to see Winston firsthand and try ABC Pizza in person. But like I said, Tiger Kitty said, well, she was thinking about renting a house. And then it's like that whole idea fell through. And then it's like, I still would like to try. And Cherry Grove is in Fire Island. That is the gay community. I wish I get along favorably. Everybody helps with each other. On the island, it's like one big happy family. Maybe hear from them. Nathan. No. Yeah. Did you? Okay, Creation shit against the wind. How did you make out during Hurricane Sandy? I had water almost to my doorstep. Then it was okay being I have no basement anyway. The question. I don't really know. That's a good question. Do you guys realize we have a second hurricane coming up? Going towards Florida now. Hurricane Ian, Ian, is coming into the Florida Panhandle. From what the storm track shows. I saw that this morning on the weather maps. I was like, oh, well, this is going to be fun. Hurricane Ian looks like if Florida is in its height. It wants to take out both sides of Florida. Let's see. Do you paint your house? I love the houses by the ocean that have the natural weather tying shingles, such as a nice look. Yes, Craig. I met people there every year. In many summers, the same came back like family, plus salt water and wind will peel your paint right off. Yeah, you're right, that does that. Did you see there was a Hurricane K near California? No, I didn't, but it would make sense why we're starting with the letter I now. Let's just hope that Hurricane K cleans the literal shit out of California. Seriously. Let's hope it cleans the streets and get all the literal shit out of California. And maybe remove a few homeless camps at the same time. guess when actually they're still working on some homes right here from Hurricane Sandy that were right on the bay. The insurance company took their time. Took their time. Okay. Yeah, okay. So he likes to use this text to speech, and so unfortunately, uh, sometimes it gets things wrong, and so Ed would fit right in on Skid Row. No, he wouldn't. No, he wouldn't. No, unfortunately, no, he would not fit in. Ed is definitely never would fit in. It's the truth. It just wouldn't fit in. Rosie O'Kelly, I said it needs a joint power washer, and it smells like pee all over the place. Oh, great. That's disgusting now. That's disgusting. How could you live like that? California. What in the hell? How could you live like that? I just can't see it. Oh, it smells like poop and smells like pee in California. And homeless populations don't exactly have trash removal services. They sound a little stuffed up. Yeah, I got a little bit of a cold coming on because of the change of season. Yeah, they're homeless. Would hate it. They might even. I don't know about that, but I don't know about that, but pine needles. What does that mean? Rusty, come on. Yeah, he's a little bit annoyed that the door's closed because it's cold out there right now. And I'm not exactly going to leave the door wide open and let all the cold air in here. So Rusty's like kind of a little bit annoyed because he can't just go outside and sit around on the porch and do nothing but stare at the other cat. There's other cats in the area. Just giving you guys all complimentary headbutts. No, I'm not showing your butt. Come on. Yes, the webcam, by the way, does have a microphone. I just don't have it set up. I wonder. Okay. Get down. I think he wants to go outside. I can let him out. Just, I'm not going to keep the door open. Hold on a minute. Just let Misty out real quick. Oh. Hey, Craig, I found the plastic stuff you sent me last year for the window. I'm gonna try to get it up in a couple days so that we can have the one window not have a lot of cold air blowing in here. How can you live like that? I just remember your house has roaches and don't worry about that. We clean that as best we can. Another beautiful day. Okay, good morning to you and happy Saturday. It's another beautiful day. You have to live the best you can with what you got, even if it doesn't seem like it's much. Yeah. Yeah, how can you live like that? It's been kind of weird, but well, you did okay. That was still a horrible thing to have water in your basement. That's a big mess to clean up. No kidding. Why even pay rent when you guys live like you're homeless anyway? No, I don't. I wish. It's just living. By the way, the landlord did rent out apartment 10 to a new, older family, older husband and wife. They just started moving in yesterday. Oh, actually, a couple days ago. They started moving in. And, so Ed has another man in the building that's closer to his age that he can talk to. He's about 2 years younger than Ed. The wife looks like she's maybe close to my age. We go over to Atlantic a lot on the boat. Really enjoy eating there, but I learned a lesson on the beach. Oceanside is quite an undertow and knocks me down. Well, he was thinking that Jimmy was going to rent to him. But I guess Jimmy realized that, number one, given the fact that Ed didn't get any suitable roommates, and he knew that Ed couldn't afford it on his own, he decided to put the apartment up on the market, and an elderly couple was looking for an apartment that was affordable for them, and so Jimmy rented it to them. You see, Ed was hoping to rent the apartment with Dory, but Jimmy, the landlord, said he doesn't want to rent to Dory again because he feels that she's a bit of a problem. So that's the reason why he wouldn't rent to Dory, even if Dory committed to it. Did you get that train set? I mean, that he was bidding? I don't know. I don't know, Craig. That's something you have to ask him. I don't know what he did or what he bid it on. I don't know what he is doing. I don't get involved in the sales. I really don't. I told you Ed straight up. I said, I don't want to be involved in your business. I don't want to deal with your business. I don't want the business. I don't want the business. I'm perfect. So, yeah, I told Ed, I said, whatever you do, keep me out of it, okay? Because unfortunately, But we didn't find the plastic film that you sent us for the windows, so we were going to put that up. I'm going to try to get it up anyway. Ed was whining like, Michelle, I can't basically do that. No, NASQ to do it. I'll do it. It should be the landlord should do that. I asked the landlord last year and he never did it. I wish that she would have been more regular member of the show again. She never actually did delete the videos. No. It turns out that YouTube had made it look like they deleted videos, but she didn't delete them. But she was not a regular on the show anyway. Right. My mom has one of the cats that was Rusty's kitten. Which one's that one? Because I know he had a few, and I don't know which ones. Well, one of Rusty's daughters is actually living right next door. Probably right next door to us. She's also not fixed either. Michelle, you need to clean around the frames with alcohol. They cannot be dusty or dirty, otherwise it will not stick. And you will not. Yeah, it's that one bedroom window that really needs it bad. And the other windows are okay. I got alcohol, I got cotton balls. I can clean the frame. We got white vinegar that also works too with some paper towel. Yeah. The problem is getting the grumpy bowl to actually like this morning, he was so freaking out about the horrible things going on in the world. I didn't go to sleep till 4 o'clock in the morning, listening to him talk about, watching the videos and how bad things are getting. And it's like, okay, it's now 4 o'clock. Let's get some sleep. I didn't get a chance to get much sleep because I ended up getting woke up at 7:30 in the morning. What are you waking me up for? You're snoring! So I shall ignore you. I'm going back to bed. I bet it's so bad. Yeah, well, unfortunately, he snores too, and he doesn't realize it. And I said to Ed, I said, why do you start going to sleep when I go to sleep? This is so stupid. You know I go to sleep around 10 o'clock at night, and now you're going to bed at 10 o'clock at night in my bedroom, and then you complain about me snoring when you should be going to sleep in the living room because I can't sleep on the couch. That's not my problem. You had it set up where you would be sleeping in the day because that was easier for you, and then I would sleep in the bed at night. Now you decided to flip it around and sleeping in the bedroom at the night when I'm trying to sleep in the bedroom at night. And then neither one of us get any sleep at all. I said, now stop fucking waking me up. I said, now either you go back to the way we had it and accept that it's the most practical option, or you're just going to have to just deal with it. Because unfortunately, Ed, I'm going to sleep. I need my sleep. I need at least 8 hours of sleep for the show, for the day. I'm up in the day. You can sleep for 8 hours in the day. There's no reason why you can't do it the way that we were doing it. I don't like sleeping in the day. This is horrible. I can't speak about that. But he's a miserable man. Period. He's miserable. He doesn't have anything going his way. He's just unhappy. Trying to suggest to get into psychotherapy, and he's like, psychotherapy doesn't do anything. All they do is dope you up in drugs. No, they don't. No, they don't. Oh, and I also try to tell you who you can go out with, who you're supposed to work with, what you're supposed to do. No, Ed, you're misunderstanding a lot of stuff at the same time. There is some limited room in the bedroom, but he cannot sleep with me. He does not like my snoring. He does not want to be in the room with me when I'm snoring. There is room in the living room for him to put a cot in, but he says it's too low to the floor, the one we have. And it's like, no, he's not making the bed smell, but he's just basically making me miserable because he's not giving me a good night's sleep because he's always squeaking me up when you snore. Shut up! I know. I don't know. I don't know. I haven't worked on any costume yet. What all I'm saying is, ladies and gentlemen, let me make this clear. I am not happy with a moron who keeps waking me up because I'm snoring. Let me sleep. If I'm asleep when you hear snoring, keep on walking because I'm getting my needed rest. I don't need to hear something jostle me up and go, you're snoring. I know that, obviously. Let me sleep. I was having a nice dream. He freaking woke me up from it, which I don't even fully remember. I told him, why don't you sleep in the day like you were, like we agreed on? Now you're trying to sleep at the same time, and now I'm trying to sleep. You're fucking me up. You're fucking yourself up, and you're not getting nothing done. I did. Said, you don't freaking like it, go in the other room. So I can't sleep on the couch. That's not my problem. Why the fuck are you going to bed when I'm going to bed? You know I'm gonna snore. Why don't you let me sleep? Oh, you always snore. Yeah, you don't always snore either, but I let you sleep anyway. Even though you sound like a leaky set of bellows, not able to hold your air. You know, I listen to him snore. He hyperventilates. I like, fine. You know, that's your sleeping. You don't even give a good proper snore. You don't give a proper growl when you sleep. I am like your diesel. I'm loud. And I know I'm loud because I rattle the walls. But frankly, if I'm happy sleeping, let me sleep. If you don't like it, you can stay up at night while I'm sleeping, and I'm sleeping, and then come in here in the day when I'm awake. You know, see, that's what he was doing, and then he switched it around. Why? I don't know. I'm doing okay, Nicholas. I mean, yeah. I don't know. It's just stupid. And moves again. Ay. You know, like, I never seen anyone do that to anybody. It's just so obnoxious. He insists of sleeping with a window fan on, and it makes such a racket. I wake up and my right ear is turned off, and I can't hear shit until about a half hour later when my hearing comes back up. And it's like, that's me. Someone used Photoshop on me. That's my picture. Yeah, I know. Looks pretty good, doesn't it? That's me. I don't know. It's just so stupid. Uh, Sorry to hear you and Ed are still quarreling. Think she's very cool. That was nice of whoever did. That was done by Skynet, by the way. I think it came out pretty good. That's why it's up here. The background is actually a separate picture. It's a composite of two pictures. Because originally the front picture was a completely separate picture, and I said, "Well, why don't I mix it with a background image, like a headshot, like someone's actually took a picture of her walking around in the snow." Now, forget that. He ain't gonna do it. I'll have to do it. I'll do it. I'll get it done. So, I know this camera. I mean, this lighting. You can really show it on my angles, but if you look, uh, it's you can see it's me. Of course, to get the hair straight. My hair is kind of straight too, but it's like that as white as that hair in the shot. Yeah, we can get it done, Chris. It's not that hard to do. Forget Ed. He's saying, "Why don't you call Jimmy's maintenance guy to do it?" Pay Jimmy's maintenance guy? Shit, Jimmy should be able to get one of his maintenance guys to do it for free, considering the fact is that he's got the stuff to do it now. He only has to do is two windows. Well, really one, but You might as well do the one in the pantry. Why? Pantry one doesn't matter. Yeah, that is me. Can see that, right? Oh, we're back. Yes, that is me. By the way, with the new with the new monitor stand, you'll be seeing more of me and less of my forehead trying to read chat questions. So I'll be interested to see what happens. Yeah, it does. Okay, the only thing that's a little bit wrong is the eye color. It's got a little more brown in the screen. And my eyes are gray green. Blue green. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I actually did put foundation on this morning, too, so. Maybe not the same shade foundation, but. Yeah, anyway, so. Nicholas D may remember me from the Cringe Report days. He knows that I have suffered many health setbacks over the years. So there's no footage from the Cringe Report days anywhere anymore. Yeah. Licking my snot. I don't know. What's the deal with my nose dripping like a fucking faucet? What's the idea with me, this nose dripping like a fucking faucet? Yeah. Doesn't make any sense, but wait. Michelle, next week, could you have the ocean behind you or a beach in the Caribbean or a nice warm? Because I suppose, but eventually you're going to want to change the foreground picture too. Because there's two pictures there. The foreground and the background. That picture, they could be independently switched. For example, just for the fun of it, I can combine. Let me go to me at desk. For example, you see where it says the background? Well, watch this. I can change it to that. I can change it to this. Okay, that looks kind of cool. I can change it to this. I can change it to. Why not? Change it to this one. Although that looks kind of chaotically crazy and too messy, and hopefully you can see my hair. By the way, most people don't realize I do have long hair at the back. Okay. Anyway, my hair is kind of curly. I can change it to the Silvermoon bedroom. I can change it to the futuristic background. It's the same picture, so you can't really see much of a difference. I can change it to Image Galaxy. Oh, that's a foreground picture. That's why I didn't change it. Okay. So let me just move this image galaxy down here. Okay, now I can turn it on. I can see this picture here. You can change it to the Silvermoon bedroom. Silvermoon bedroom. Yeah! Okay, that looks cool, right? See, I can change it to different things. It doesn't have to be just the one picture. I can have different backgrounds, just like I can have different foregrounds. So I can alternate between the different shots. So I can gives a bit more combination choices. It's been a couple of years. I talked to R11830 about last year. He's doing okay. Do you know why Michelle? Who knows? Why does a dog lick their nose when they drip their snot? I don't know. I got that from the show. She won't be cold in the bedroom. But then again, the air conditioner has to be taken out, and I'm going to do that today, Craig. It's not that hard. Just going to put it in the storage bin. And you should put it in your back screen like every other week. Well, I mean, an existing picture of me now would still be a good back screen. But I think this is a kind of crazy. You know, oh. My hair gets a little snarly. Well, anyway, for those of you who are wondering how to reach Nicholas D, he is not on my Discord to my knowledge. Pokemon Go videos. Do you still make Nick? Truly, I was the golden years when you and Mitch were regulars on the show. Kind of talk show that needs to start up season 2. Well, you should have put the videos up on Patreon. You should have stored them on Patreon. That's what you should have done. See, now, of course, back then, Patreon would have been kind of interesting. I mean, the whole idea is that your network was kind of pokey. I think you told me that. You lived in a place like I did with a crappy internet connection. But, yeah, Patreon was a thing back then. You could have probably copied the videos over to Patreon like I do. When you save them, or when you upload, like with OBS, you can record them locally and then save them up on the Patreon, like I do with Silvermoon Radio, which will be live tomorrow night, 7 o'clock. And who the hell knows? Brian, let everyone know that when you're going to start up your show, and certainly we'll sub you up and pitch as much as I can, try to help. You talking about the Cringe Report show? Or you talking about the one that Brian K does that's used for 15-minute segments? Hands down craziest thing I ever followed on the internet has been the Chance Wilkins versus Music Biz Marty rabbit hole. It's like Christian on steroids. Mental magic. Happy Saturday to you. Hope you're doing all's going well. It was gross. Why did you lick your snap? Why does the dog lick their nose? There, question. Why does the dog lick their nose? Because they can reach their nostrils. Oh, God. I don't know. Who knows? And it's almost time to get ready to go ahead and lug the air conditioner out of the window. It woke up. Yeah. Time to go leg out garbage and put air conditioner in the storage bin, so it's up so I can get that done. Said, yeah, I'm the one who put the air conditioner in. I know. Oh. Well, guys, it's been a trip. Oh, yes. Nicholas D. You might as well join my Discord if you want to be part of the fresh stuff. Come to the Discord sometime. There will be a 5 o'clock show today. And, Rosie O'Kelly always has different backgrounds every day, and also a slogan on the caption so you know what addressing. I think that's a good idea to follow. Well, different slogans or different theme shows. That's something that I am trying to come up with themes. I'll just try what that means. Fresh stuff. Yeah. I still want to try to reach out to Rhonda Church. I do see her on Facebook every so often, but she hasn't gotten back to me. Maybe I'll send her a Facebook Messenger post and ask Rhonda Church if she wants to come by on the show sometime soon and visit. That'll be kind of interesting to get Rhonda Church back on. So. But, yeah, check out the Discord anyway. And, I know, I gotta get ready to head out. Michelle, each show should have a topic and a different background. If you just take the time to look at the... Yeah, I know, I see she does have topics. Yeah, I know she does. But the way the show has always been is kind of organic, especially in the live streams. The videos have topics. For example, when the new stand comes, there's going to be a video, the installation of the new monitor and stand, so that people can actually see us set up the new equipment. So that'll be a whole video showing the installation, how we're going to install it. I got to go down to the hardware store and pick up some rubber pads to make it so that the monitor stand is going to, because it says it needs a pole diameter of 1.1 inches. Well, sorry, this pole is 1 inch. It's not 1.1 inch. So that's the minimum pole size. So I need to get a piece of rubber material to make the pole bigger in diameter. You know, shim it up to fit into a bigger size. And that's what I'm going to have to do next, is work on that exact thing so that we can focus on making this pole a little bit bigger than 1.1 inch. Okay, great. So now you can see what's going on in my Discord. and talk to the people on my Discord. And also, don't forget to become a member. Also, Silvermoon Radio will be tomorrow night at 7 o'clock, as well as for the people that watch Kermit and Friends, Noodles and Butter will be on Kermit and Friends Sunday show at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. Then followed by the Silvermoon Radio at 7 p.m. on Twitch tomorrow night. It'll be the first show of the season for the music. You want to come on a panel for a bit? Okay, alright. Shortly, I guess. Okay. Yeah, alright. I couldn't get him on the panel. Be the first one for the whole friggin' day. So, we'll see if he comes on. Okay. No, the storage bin is right outside my door. Right outside my window. It's no big deal. I can even take it out from the outside. I don't even have to go in the bedroom. Even unplug it. There's no room in the inside closets for the air conditioner. Let's see. Send Chris, like, if he wants to come on the panel. How you compare yourself? Look, this is a show that we tend to go do some strange stuff. You know that, right? Yeah, we all know that. The nose runs. I can't figure out what to do with it. Basically, it drips everywhere. Post-nasal drip. Sinuses are acting up. And they are. And, coming on a panel, I was going to check out Brian's channel. Okay, check out Brian's channel, too. And anybody else who doesn't know about the Discord that watches the show later on, please do check that out. By the way, the exit video we all showed the end of the show, Tiger Kitty created that. This video at the end of the show was created out of Tiger Kitty's video. Yeah, I know. Alright, so let's get going, guys. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys tomorrow or tonight at 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock Eastern Time. And the morning show, of course, in the Silvermoon Radio tomorrow at 7 o'clock. Kermit and Friends is at 2 o'clock on their channel. It's David Noodles versus Butter. So, it'll be interesting to see how that goes. Absolutely. Alright, guys. Talk to you later. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, everybody. This is like a 16-inch grinder. Hope you're hungry because you're going to eat a lot of it. No. I don't need them. Why would I want to have to put money
Well, I know you don't need them. Well, because you might want this waffle.
These are the real deal, baby. These are real.
But you wouldn't want to see Rosie. I mean, they're massive.
I know. I know. But then again, you also see, like, other people that got those things. What happens is after you get to be a certain age, everything's sex. And of course, we have the tools of trade, the affane, the counter, the clapper. Let's go the spirits back real quick.
Don't miss one. Versus. Fight. That's how we take care of those pests.
Ow! Oh, that's gonna hurt. And thank you very much for watching. Stay out of trouble, guys. I will see you tomorrow morning, normal time. Yep.